The Supreme Court has set aside the judgment of the Court of Appeal in Abuja recognizing Julius Abure as the national chairman of the Labour Party. Hi, welcome to What's Happening. These are our top 10 stories countdown today. At number 10, South Korea's top court on Friday unanimously ruled to remove impeached President Yoon from office over his disastrous martial law declaration, triggering fresh elections after months of political turmoil. Yoon, 64, was suspended by lawmakers over his December 3rd attempt to subvert civilian rule, which saw armed soldiers deployed to parliament. He was also arrested on insurrection charges as part of a separate criminal case. At number 9, the Super Eagles have moved to 43rd spot in the latest FIFA ranking released yesterday, but the national team dropped to the 6th position in Africa. The latest spot shows a slight improvement for the Super Eagles, who ended 2024 in the 44th position, their lowest ranking in 6 years, marking a significant drop from their 28th place standing at the start of the last year. At number 8, an Ibadan-based politician and founding member of the People's Democratic Party, Yekini Adeojo, is dead. He died in the early hours of Friday at his Iyagoku government-reserved area in Ibadan, the Oyo State capital. Adeojo was the former deputy national chairman of the PDP and held the prestigious title of Seriki Musulmi of the Yoruba land. He was also a notable chieftain in Ibadan. At number 7, Justice Binta Fatima Nyako of the Federal High Court in Abuja has barred parties in the suit filed by suspended Senator Natasha against the President of the Senate, Gospel Akpabio, and 3 others from granting press interviews on issues relating to the case. The judge issued the order on Friday following a complaint by the lawmaker to Akpabio Kainde Ogunwumi Ju that the plaintiff was moving from one television house to another, granting press interviews on issues relating to her case, which is currently pending before the courts. At number 6, governors are on the same page with the federal government on the tax reform bills, Nasarawa State Heirsman Abdullahi Sule said yesterday. According to him, the 4 tax reform bill passed on March 18 by the House of Representatives contained the adjustment made to the original bill by the governors. Sule, along with some other governors, especially from the north, kicked against the section of the bill as presented by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu for federal lawmakers' considerations and passage. At number 5, a yet-to-be-identified scavenger has been killed after a military-grade grenade exploded at Idi Araba in the Mushin area of Lagos State. Punch Online learned that 3 other persons were injured in the incident. It was gathered that some scavengers in a metal scrapyard were attempting to dismantle one of the grenades in the possession. The device, however, was detonated in the process, killing one of them on the spot, while 3 others sustained severe injuries. At number 4, the National Judicial Council has distanced itself from the purported appointment by Governor Hope Uzodimma of Justice Theophilus Nnamdi Nzeoku as the acting Chief Judge of Imo State. The NJC, in a statement by its Deputy Director, Mrs. Kemi Ogedembe, said it was yet to consider the request by Uzodimma to appoint Justice Nzeoku, who is currently number 4 in the hierarchy of judges' seniorities in Imo State High Court. At number 3, the death toll from the recent attack in the Bokos local government area of the Plateau state has risen to 52, according to local authorities. This followed the recovery of 40 more bodies on Wednesday and Thursday night, while the search and rescue team kept combing the bushes for missing persons. The Plateau State government has condemned the attack and called for calm as the coordinated security response is currently ongoing in the affected areas. At number 2, the Anambra State government has arraigned 3 native doctors, including Chidozie Nwangu, popularly known as Alkwa Okoko Tiwara Aki, aka Hits, and Onye Eze. 3 of them were docked at the Anambra State High Court, Awka, at exactly 1:58 a.m. on Friday. After taking their pleas, the matter has been adjourned. Their arraignment came about a month after they were arrested and detained for various offences bordering on money rituals, okete, and preparation of charms for criminals, among others. At number 1, the Supreme Court has set aside the judgment of the Court of Appeal in Abuja recognizing Julius Abure as a national chairman of the Labour Party. In a unanimous judgment, a 5-member panel of the Apex Court held the Court of Appeal lacked the jurisdiction to have pronounced Abure national chairman of the Labour Party after finding out earlier that the substance of the case was about the party's leadership. That's all for today. See you next time on What's Happening.